us are gathered here to witness Buddy Mendes, who is going to be chairman again of Fresno County. And at this time, I would like all of you to recognize Buddy Mendes as the new chairman of the Fresno County Board of Supervisors.
Thank Supervisor Magsig. You were a great chair. I was very proud of you. And you know, I have a couple things here I'm going to present you with. What I'm going to do is we'll do that right now. I have it right under your nose. I don't know if you... Vicky's pretty sneaky. You know, I found that, you know, in 2015, me and Brian came in, and now we're the old guard. We've been here the longest. Of course, we can't... I'm not going to say anything about senior because Sal's still older than us. So I can't say we're the senior sitting here. With that, I've got two things I want to present you with. First is a plaque, you know, signifying your chairmanship in 2019.
Thank you, buddy.
And we always give a second deal, and because Nathan is a great biker, you know, he does great things like bikes all the way up to the Sierras and all the way back down, and he's had several broken bones from falls. But so we got him this bicycle clock, and I just want to let everybody know this was actually a great idea by Mark Benjamin, Brian's assistant, and I appreciate that, Mark. So with that, this is something that is very nice that you can put up in your office. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll take a 15. We'll let everybody. So you're first.
All right. Well, I want to begin by thanking my constituents in Fresno County, as well as all the residents of Fresno County, not only for the opportunity to serve, but to also serve as chairman the last 12 months. It's been a blessing, challenging, but definitely a blessing. I enjoy it. I want to thank my colleagues as well. I am very much aware that we are different, but all of us have strengths, and we help to sharpen each other in many different ways. So, Brian, I've enjoyed the fact of how blunt you are, and matter of fact, and incredibly intelligent, not only as a farmer, but also as a businessman. And I think Fresno County is stronger because of it. Steve Brandau, you are the newest member to the board, the rookie, the freshman, but still very much outspoken and too opinionated, but you are also a business owner and someone who has been a business owner for a long time, someone who is passionate and has a huge heart and always, I believe, does what you believe is right. And I appreciate that about you. And of course, Sal, being 70, you have some institutional wisdom which is second to none. I've shared this with you before. I'm always amazed in the meetings that we have in closed session or open session. You will remember just a tidbit of information about Fresno from 30, 40, 50 years ago, which is very much apropos at the moment, and you weave it into the conversation, and it has blown me away with the amount of knowledge that you have, and I appreciate that about you. And of course, Buddy Mendes. if my father was still alive today, I imagine him being just like you. My dad has been gone for almost 23 years, and I am jealous of your sons, who I believe are very lucky men themselves to have a father like you. And I've been blessed getting to know you, your wife, your friends, your sons, your grandsons, and I tell you what, my kids like you more than they like me. But that being said, I truly enjoyed the last 12 months. I was telling Jean Rousseau about midway through my term as chairman, there were so many things going on all at once. I said, this is crazy. Do all chairmen have to face these many challenges all at the same time? And Jean just laughed, so I guess that's a yes. So buddy, it is with great joy that I get to hand the reins off to you. Thank you for the last 12 months.
Sal, do you have anything to say or want to?
Well, basically, I want to say congratulations to you, buddy. I look forward to your leadership and working with you for the next 12 months on a lot of the good things and challenges that the county faces, but I'm sure we're going to make it through. So I wish you the best, Nathan. Thank you for a great job. You survived. And your hair is still the same color, so that's really good. And wish you all the best, and wish the county the best. And just as a side note, I wanted to wish a good friend of ours from the Farm Bureau. Where are you? Happy birthday, Ryan Jacobson. That aside, I just really want to thank the board for the great job. Continue working. Thank you. And welcome, Ms. Chairman.
Thank you. Brian?
I would just like to congratulate Nathan on a job well done. Nathan, there were definitely some challenging meetings last year, and you always kept order and kept us moving forward, which at a time that's difficult, but you really did a good job. I'm glad we're able to hopefully get most of our labor contracts resolved, because for those of you new people, you have no idea what you're in store for when Supervisor Mendes has a gavel. So I look forward to the year, and this is the first time since our first year when the chairman didn't want the two farmers sitting together. She separated us, that I've not sat next to Supervisor Mendes, but I'm sure Brandau, he'll get used to hearing me talk to him through the way. So hopefully I can moderate Brandau a little bit, sitting in between us, and we'll get him a little softer this year. So look forward to the year coming, buddy.
Steve?
Well, as the rookie, I really appreciate all of my colleagues welcoming me in my rookie season. So I was elected just last April, so I'm just served for 8 months. And the best thing I'd like to say this morning is I'd like to thank my colleagues here for accepting me, and the staff, the county staff, the department heads, and those who work for the county, helping me come up to speed. It's substantially different than the operations and systems that were run at Fresno City, at the city of Fresno. And so it was really a learning year, at least the last 8 months. And I think I'm right at that point where I feel like I get it. And so I look forward to a great 2020. Nathan, I've served over at City Hall under lots of different people presiding over meetings, and I have never been under anybody that runs a better meeting than you. And so that's been just great help for me coming in here, understanding I could turn to you for anything, and you helped me out. One thing I'd like to say about my colleagues that I've noticed right off, Brian, Buddy, Nathan, and Sal, there's no major backbiting. And when I came from a situation where there was a lot of that, and there was team sports, and can you be on our team? Weren't you on our team? Here I've noticed, and this is the great blessing of Fresno County, that we all work together. As Nathan said, we have our differences, but we also have our different strengths. We're working together to provide the best possible outcomes for our citizens, and so I really appreciate that dynamic over here. And buddy, I look forward to your leadership as well.
Thank you, Steve. Well, I just want to say that, from January of 2015 to today, I think Brian will agree, a lot has changed here. And, we have a different CAO now. I don't think, that was just a transitional deal. But I think we've improved for the better. We continue to improve for the better. And I think that's really what it's all about. This is a team game. We gotta be on the same team. We're gonna have our differences. We gotta work them out, and we gotta move ahead. And it's been a great, I think we've made great progress in the last 5 years. I think we can still make more progress, and we'll have to keep working on that. But I think, I've never seen the departments get along like they do today, ever in this county. I've always told everybody I knew the person that sat in my chair for the last 40 years. Goes to, 3 other supervisors. 2 of them were long-term, 3 and 4-term supervisors. So I am kind of aware of what happened here before. And all we can do is keep moving and keep moving for the better. It's kind of an interesting thing. I really appreciate everybody that sits on this board. And being related to a lot of people is a good thing. Because before Sal came here, I asked my cousin Jerry, who worked for the city of Fresno for 30 years, what he thought of him. And he said, well, he's a good guy. Let me tell you, when I was in code enforcement, he was the only city councilman that ever came and spent a day with me. So to me, that told me a lot without me going out and have to find out. I had a cousin that told me. One thing with, Nathan, your sons, I've explained to them that you have great talents. And I won't get into the sandwich, but I explained to anybody that can do that, I admire. And I said, never sell your dad short. Brian, just like we talked today with some of my cousins, and he said, well, I was the last one in my family. My grandfather had 16 grandkids, and only 3 of them were boys. And one of them was my brother. So Brian said, yeah, because Brian had served on the CDI board and several boards with my cousin Tony and my brother Tommy. So he said, well, I got to work with Buddy at the end. That was the last one I got to work with. So that worked out, I think so far worked great. I think our families have known each other for at least 3 generations. So, and Steve, I think you're gonna be a great addition. We'll keep working on you. But I think you kind of understand that, we don't play teams here. We try to, the idea is to get the play done. Just like every play, if you don't, if everybody doesn't make a block, I don't care how great the back is, he isn't gonna gain very many yards. So, we have to work as a team, and it's all been working good, and I think it'll only get better. And I look forward to when you're the chair. See, I've had practice the last 2 years. I've been the chair of the airport, so I didn't get completely out of practice. So anyway, with that, I think we're gonna take a 5-minute recess, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll take a few pictures and we'll start back in about 10 minutes at the latest.